Cool. We ready? You ready? 7:04. I don't know. Cool.
All right, go ahead, Father.
I didn't have to say anything, and everyone quiet. That's awesome. All right, so appreciate that. Some of you. All right, here we go. All right, so I'm going to go over housekeeping items before we get started tonight. For the presenters, you guys, as Rita instructed, are going to come up on this side. You're going to present your award, speak about your honoree. Honorees, when your name is called, you're going to come up on stage right. There's an X on the floor. Stop there. You're going to get your award. You're going to take your picture, and then both are going to exit stage right. Got it? Cool. We ask that you hold your applause to the end of the award after it's been given out so that those can get all they need to say out, get the picture, applaud during the picture, and then we carry on. Awesome. So we should get started here in the next few minutes. Oh, yeah, make sure your cell phones are off. I do not want to hear cell phones go off during this. Please turn them on silent. I know everybody wants to Snapchat and take pictures, so make sure those are off. Respect those who are receiving awards and those that are presenting. Everybody hear me? Yes? Nod, cheer, clap, something? All right. Like I said, we'll get started here in the next few minutes. We'll have Craig up to get us kicked off. So enjoy the night. This is for y'all. It's been an awesome semester, and look forward to seeing y'all next semester. Housekeeping items.
Yeah. So just have a seat if you want.
Yeah, I gotta get my drink.
It's coming in on one wheel, I guess, not even two.
No doubt. No doubt. That's a very finicky mic.
That's the mic.
Apparently not. It's that fancy tech.
They did get new equipment and stuff. They took all these lights down, inventory, checked them, and redid all the rings.
It's definitely bright. Bright. C-Mac is in the building.
Not bad.
Housekeeping's done, man. It's all you, bro. Kick us off.
Okay, we're good. There's a script here if you need it.
You good?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
All right. Everybody ready to get started tonight? All right, I need to check and see how many of you brought your freshest, nicest sneakers tonight. Hold them up, wave them in the air. All right. All right. Thomas, I hope you got some odor eaters. All right, well, listen. All right. Hey, so this is the kind of the tradition that I want to try and have. I want us to dress nice, and I want us to bring our freshest kicks. Shoes are important to me. I think they tell a story, and I think they're always a conversation piece. So let's use our sneakers to tell our story, and let's enjoy tonight. So if I can talk and y'all listen, we're going to be in great shape tonight. To me, it seems like only yesterday when we had the move-in and fall preseason. It seems like each year goes by quicker. I don't know if it's just the year, the age, I don't know, but it just seems like every year it goes by quicker. And listen, I'm grateful for your patience in handling the pandemic. There were times of great frustration over this past year. Anybody remember getting tested countless times? Listen, we were as frustrated as you were, but to keep you safe and to allow others to stay safe is what we had to do, and it worked out all right. So tonight we gather to celebrate the end of an athletic year. And while we still have some teams competing in the conference tournaments this week, softball left this afternoon for their game tomorrow morning. Tennis is leaving, track and field's leaving, cycling's got their trip. And if I've forgotten you, please, I'm sorry, it's not intentional. But we're gathered here tonight to recognize your accomplishments and what you've meant to us. Because I don't want us to lose sight, we're here because of you. And we want nothing more than you to have a wonderful experience. On September the 2nd, we won our first game of the year with women's soccer defeating Mars Hill. And I think it was April 24th was Saturday, but I may be off. But we won a lot of games that day. So we won our first game of the year and our last several of the year. Congratulations. In the crowd tonight, we have national champions. We have a coach of the year. We have freshman of the year. We have individual conference champions. We have all-conference performers. We have academic all-conference members. There's been player of the weeks and player of the month. And Patrick, who always keeps me up to date, there were 28 player of the weeks. 22 different student athletes won player of the week. Congratulations. 5 different freshmen of the months. That's the future, folks. Congratulations. So as we think about the celebrations that we've had on Bobcat Bank, Torno Court, the softball field, tennis courts, pool, track, ski slopes, and everywhere else you play. But in a few days, we're going to say goodbye to some of you guys. We're going to say goodbye to some of our best friends, our seniors, the leaders who through the last 4 years have meant everything. So I want to take this time right now to say, seniors, stand up. Absolutely. Each one of you has persevered and shown the character of a true Bobcat. This gives me great hope for all of us as we continue to grow in our leadership roles. As we rejoice in tonight's awards, number one, let's look how far we've come. The rearview mirror is small in vehicles for a reason. I want you to also think about what's ahead of us. So in this bright future ahead of Lees-McRae, let's rejoice. Let's celebrate. And I want to bring somebody to the stage right now who's your biggest fan. We got a lot of big fans, but this one's your biggest. He and his family are visible at your contest in the midst of his hectic schedule. His vision and determination, much like most of us, has put Lees-McRae in a great position for incredible growth. Please join me in welcoming our president, Dr. Lee King, to the stage.
Good evening, Bobcats. let me say, y'all look good. When I saw, so my wife tonight, she said, as I was getting ready to leave home, she said, you got to put a tie on. And she said, this is a dressed up occasion. And she said, not only do you have to put a tie on, you got to wear your sneakers. And I said, honey, I don't have any sneakers. My only pair of sneakers are old pair of running shoes that haven't been run in 5 years. So y'all got to help me with my sneaker swag for next year's CATSPYs. But it is awesome to be here tonight to celebrate you all. As student athletes, you are our most visible public ambassador. When you're on the road, when you're representing us here at home, you are our most visible public ambassador. And I could not be more proud of how you represent the college this year, how you represent the college in your daily lives, and how much you make this community proud of the accomplishments and achievements that you've had. Seniors, it was really poignant for me as you stood up there. We started our Lees-McRae journey as freshmen together. My first year was your first year. And as you leave this place next weekend and start your new journey, I promise you that those that are behind you, myself included, will continue to make this an institution that you are very proud of, and will make sure that your degree earns greater and greater value in the years ahead as Lees-McRae goes upward in its stature. But from the bottom of my heart, thank you for representing us so well. Thank you for how your sportsmanship, your spirit, your energy, your enthusiasm, and it's fun to hear your screams and whistles and other things tonight as we celebrate your achievements together. So thank you, Bobcats. I look forward to seeing you over the course of the next few days as we wrap up this school year. But Bobcats, to our coaches, thank you as well for your great leadership of our student athletes on the court and on the playing field, and for being the role models that they need to help them continue to grow and development. So thank you so much. Good to see you all.
All right, I am the MC, and I'm about as prepared as you can imagine, but thankfully for Rita, she has kept me on top of things with highlighted and large print. It is my privilege and pleasure to introduce the People's AD, our Assistant Athletic Director of Compliance, Jeffrey Merrill, to the stage to honor and recognize our Chi Sigma Alpha induction.
Appreciate it, appreciate it. This is way more mic time than they should have ever given me. There's no way I could have planned to get to talk pre and now during the event. I think we've been doing this 4 or 5 years, and Craig's never put me in front of a mic, so it's nice to be here in front of everyone. So as I mentioned in the housekeeping, I'm going to call the names of those who were inducted into Chi Alpha Sigma. Chi Alpha Sigma is a National Honor Society for student athletes. We induct seniors into this class with a 3.4 cumulative GPA or higher. So as I call out your name, come up on stage, you'll receive a certificate. We ask that everyone stay on stage so we can get a group photo once I call everyone's name out. Got it? Got it. All right, first one, Brian Sims Jr. Andrew Ybarra. Elias Zajcek. Man, I practiced that last name for an hour. I want everyone to know that. Aiden Erickson. Zach Eversano. Frederick Av. Is he not here? Johannes Axnevad. Lees-McRae. Jeffrey Nickerson. Destiny Johnson. Emily Davidson. Calby Grassett. Christian Welch, softball. Rachel Crum. Madeline Klein. Haley Smith. Kayla Fleming. Zaynep Carricker. Sorry, that was a lot of names. Neem Shamsuddin. Megan Guess. Kaden Hill. And our final, Olivia Nay. And this is our inductee class of 2022 for Chi Alpha Sigma. One more round of applause. You got Fred I.
Okay.
And overall CATSPY's for academics next.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit on the end and direct the coaches.
Congratulations to all of those. It's also something very special, the Fred I. Dickerson Award. So Coach Dickerson was the first quarterback of the first football team at Lees-McRae in 1927. He lived to 106 years old. He was a Bobcat through and through. He was a three-sport star. He was a three-sport coach. The honor for the Fred I. Dickerson Award goes to the highest graduating senior with the highest grade point average. We did this at the Honors and Awards, but it's only fitting that we recognize Johannes Oxnevad as one who won it on the men's side. And certainly, all right, boys. And certainly someone who needs no introduction, but she took home a U-Haul's truck full of stuff at the Honors and Awards. Destiny Johnson, come on up. I want to share this story with you about Destiny because I don't think we truly understand the impact. So, senior day for women's basketball, Destiny needed 25 points to break 1,000. So she goes off in the first quarter, goes off second quarter. She's got somewhere around 18 at half. She scores her 25th point on a free throw and turns around and wonders why everybody in the building's standing up. Well, she looks on the scoreboard and there's number 25, so that's 1,000. That's not the highlight. The highlight is everybody from her third grade class that she student taught, every student, every parent was in that gym. When you think about the impact you make, measure it to that. That's tough, folks. But that's who we are. That's who I want you to be. That type of character, that type of poise, that type of person. Congratulations, Destiny. As I share this award, it's the overall Team CATSPY for academics. I'm going to go with the women first. Will the captains of the women's swimming team come on up? You are the women's swimming GPA of a 3.8. Come on up. I'm going to challenge our men's teams. The women blew them out this year in the classroom. So boys, young men, we got to pick it up. With a 3.57 GPA, the overall Team CATSPY for academics on the men's side goes to men's tennis. Will your team captain come on up? All right. This is where listening takes on a whole new meaning. We're going to go sport by sport, fall, winter, and spring, and your coach is going to come up and give you the CATSPY Award. And somewhere I've got it written down what the CATSPY is. So I want you to understand the definition of a CATSPY and why, if you get it, it's pretty important. A Lees-McRae student athlete who possesses the dedicated commitment to their sport and team, who adds value daily in and out of the classroom with great academic success while viewed as a leader amongst their peers, ultimately embodying the Lees-McRae spirit, is the true definition of a CATSPY. So Coach Fletcher, Coach Christmas, Coach Morrill, Coach Morton, Coach King, Coach Smith, Coach Courtney, you're on deck. Coach Fletcher, you're up first.
Swimming first.
Okay. All right, this is the CATSPY for women's cross country. This athlete is just as a junior here, has done very well for us for a number of years. This year, she received first team conference honors in cross country, indoor track and field, second team Conference Carolinas honors in the 3,000 meter run. In the 5,000 meter run indoor, she was also third team Conference Carolinas honors. She holds records in cross country in the 5K and the 6K. Indoor track and field, she holds records in the 3,000, 5,000. Outdoor track and field, she holds all records, 3,000, 5,000, 10,000, and those are all school records. She's also Conference Carolinas, has received Conference Carolinas All Academic Honors and NCAA 2 all academic honors in cross country. She is currently ranked 8th in the conference in the 5K and 2nd in the conference in the 10K going into the outdoor track and field championships this weekend. From New Columbia, Pennsylvania, junior Deanna Betzer. Okay.
Go to the X, Lee. Keep going.
All right. Now, for the men's CATSPY for cross country. This freshman has received first team all conference honors. He broke the all-time 8K cross country record, school record. He has earned NCAA all academic honors, and he has earned Conference Carolinas all academic honors. He was our #1 runner out of a 10-man squad this year that led our squad to a 4th place finish at the Conference Carolinas Championships and a 10th place finish at the NCAA Regional Championships meet. He is currently has a conference ranking of 5th in the 10,000 meter race going into this weekend's Conference Carolinas Track and Field Championships. From Wake Forest, North Carolina, Max Geckler.
Good evening. How are you guys? All right. My name is Philip Christmas. I'm the assistant coach for the cycling team here at Lees-McRae, and I'm actually filling in for Tim Hall, who couldn't be here tonight, but that's all right. As the team knows, I'm kind of a man of few words, so I'm going to make this short and sweet. All right, so first off, our women's CATSPY for the year. This person has proven to be an outstanding student. She's heavily involved with the school community and activities outside of cycling. She's got a passion for what she does on and off the bike. She works very, very hard. Our women's CATSPY for the year is Heidi Martin.
You're off that, right? Oh, yeah.
All right, next up is our men's CATSPY for the year. This person is also an outstanding student inside the classroom. He's been a great leader for the team and has set an outstanding example for his teammates. Not to mention, he's also got some top results for all the mountain bike disciplines. Our men's CATSPY for the year is David Kahn.
Good evening. My name's Callie Morrill. I was positioned as the head women's soccer coach back in 2019. It was a tough year for many people involved in the program. We had one win, which was challenging for everybody. A new coach, the girls dealt with a tough season for results, and of course, the expected turbulence of any college program. This young woman has seen many different sides to our program throughout her 4 years here. her moral compass has always been pointed in the direction for optimism. Both her personal life and her collegiate soccer program. She didn't just think it, she believed it, she did it. She put the work in to accomplish her academic vision and basically to turn her program around in the right direction. She helped a team go from 1 win in 2019 to 11 in 2021. She challenges everyone around her to be their best, including myself. As a coach, she's the type of player that you dream of having a part of your program. Always a smile on her face, leads by example on the field and in the classroom, and is motivated not for personal glory, but for team success. Our women's soccer CATSPY recipient is senior from St. Augustine, Florida, Captain Maddie Klein.
There's Taylor.
For those of you who don't know me, my name is Taylor Morton. I am the men's soccer coach. This time I would like to present an award that has been something that has been a great honor for this team. I think that this player is someone that the team looks forward to and looks for his respect both on and off the field. I would like to present Zach Aversano with the men's soccer CATSPY.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. For all of you who don't know me, my name is Abigail King. I'm the head women's volleyball coach here. Thank you. Thank you, Max. So the young woman that's receiving this award today is a true representation of a leader in my book and probably her whole team's book. From playing any and every position I asked her to without complaint and taking on a role that she was not expecting this year, she has grown so much, not only as an athlete, but as a person. She truly inspires her teammates and myself to be better every day. She has become such a strong leader, player, and captain. Mahealani, come up and get this award.
Hey everybody, for those of you who I don't know, my name's Carter Smith, and I have been the head climbing coach here at Lees-McRae since the fall of 2018. If you had told me in fall of 2018 that this random gangly freshman had been on a caving trip in 2013 with me, I wouldn't have believed you. And if you told me on that trip that that kid would turn into such an amazing captain, intern, and student here at Lees-McRae, I totally would have believed you. So I would like to give our climbing CATSPY to Paul Cope, who is graduating.
everybody. My name is Casey Courtney. For those that don't know me, I'm the coach for our esports program. So when they reached out to me for who to select that would best represent the CATSPYs for our esports program, it was a pretty easy decision because this student really stepped up to help us a lot in the fall. If you're familiar with how it works, we've got 6 to 7 teams competing basically every night of the week. And I knew that I needed more than just team captains. We needed a player manager who could really help keep everybody focused and on the same page, and also just keep everybody happy to be there. So this student really exemplified that, and it's Meredith Pomfrey.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Coach Jennings, women's basketball coach here at Lees-McRae, and first of all, congratulations to all you guys, man. Student athletes, you've done a wonderful job for the college, so keep up the good work. In my program, I love dedication and commitment, and this person has already been up here numerous amount of times, and the toughness that she brought to our team. She played with a bruised thumb, a sprained ankle, a bad knee, but she still wanted to practice every day and played hard every day. So, once again, Destiny Johnson.
Steve Harden here, men's basketball. Man, I'm blessed to be around our brotherhood every day. We've had a lot of great seniors that all are deserving of this award. I have over 4 that would be 4-year seniors here that would all be multiple deserving of this award, but there's one that rises above, as always, of the rest. The Prez, come on down, London, England.
Good evening, Bobcats. So I am Coach Weddle, the men's and women's head swim coach. So take a walk back with me here, 2019, spring. I am talking to a young lady from France. She doesn't speak very good English, so I talk more to her mother than I do to her. So we progress, and she decides that she should take the junior college route. And so we kind of lost track. Fast forward to last spring. I began talking to this young lady again, trying to convince her to come to Lees-McRae. So her English has improved immensely, and not only that, her swimming had improved even more so. This young lady currently has a 3.8 cumulative GPA, and she was ranked #1 in 2 events throughout most of the year. In the 2 breaststrokes, the 100 and 200 breaststroke. She was also the conference champion in the 100-yard breaststroke. Our CATSPY's Women's Swimming Award winner is Ms. Fanny Corbeau. So now I'm going to present the men's CATSPY. So this young man didn't travel as far as France. Actually, he lives relatively in close proximity to campus. He represents what I think the swim team is trying to embody, perseverance. He is one of the last people to leave the pool on a daily basis, trying to improve himself exponentially. He currently has a 3.83 cumulative GPA. Just tireless worker. He was also selected as our team captain for the 22 and 23 season. Our men's CATSPY Award winner is Mr. Cooper Gobble. Okay, so I've been given the pleasure of a little bit to present two other kind of acknowledgments. So we have two seniors that are leaving us this year. This is going to be hard. So what's unique about that? Because there's a bunch of seniors out there. You guys all deserve all the recognition in the world. However, these two, I convinced them to come here when I was starting a brand new program. So imagine yourselves in those shoes. You have a coach that has been out of coaching a while. He's trying to convince you to come to a school which just started a brand new swimming program. So these two took the leap of faith and have been the quintessential seniors for the team, both of our captains this year. So I would first, let me just run down some accolades for each one. So Miss Kayla Fleming. She was already up here as a senior before. She's leaving us with a 3.79 cum GPA, numerous semesters at a 4.0. She's been a team record holder in the 100 breast, the 200 breast, the 50 free, the 100 free, and the 100 fly. And she's leaving us as the current 400 IM record holder. So everybody give a round of applause for Ms. Kayla Fleming. And next, real quickly, so this gentleman, coming from the coast of North Carolina. So him coming out of high school, tremendous swimmer. How I convinced him to come here, I'm still baffled. But he took the leap of faith. Here we are, 3.72 cube GPA. He has been the team record holder in the 200 free, the 1,000 free, the 100 back, and the 200 back, and he's leaving us as the current team record holder in the 500 free, Mr. J.D. McRae. Thank you, guys.
Hello, guys. If you guys don't know me, my name's Pono Yin. I'm the head men's volleyball coach here. Thank you. The CATSPY Award winner for my team is one of the first guys I met during my whole interviewing process. We kind of hit it off about talking volleyball and all that stuff and what the future kind of looks like. He led the nation in kills per set in all Division I and II men's volleyball. He made first team all-conference Carolinas this year. He carried a 3.413 cumulative GPA. And all of that is awesome. But one of the best things that I like about him is all the countless hours that he spends in the gym getting extra reps in and out of season. And it kind of just contributes to his success that he had for this last season. So, Mike Marsons.
Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Aaron Moss, and I am the coach of your 2022 National Championship Snowboard team. Your fellow students on the team put in a lot of hard work, dedication. It all paid off. Nationals last month, where they put it all out there on the snow and brought home 4 national titles back to Lees-McRae campus. An integral part of that effort was this individual. It was her first year on campus. It was her first year with the team, but she showed that dedication and hard work. She put in the time and effort both on the snow and in the classroom with a 4.0 GPA her first year here. A little story about it. Nationals, we were in the cross course on practice, and she busted herself pretty hard. And I gave her the option of not competing. And as soon as she looked at me, I was pretty sure that if she could say the words, she would have said, "This is the Nationals, coach. We're going to put it all out there." And she did. And the following day, she was 14th in the country. Following that week, she finished even better in both the giant slalom and slalom. And it's with a proud heart that I'd like to invite Miss Lillian Camp to the stage as our female CATSPY winner. As many of you heard Craig explain earlier what exactly means to be a CATSPY recipient, this gentleman exemplifies just about all of it. He's a senior this year, and he demonstrated probably the most increase in performance, the most improvement in any single year of any snowboard athlete I think I've ever seen. We'd go up to practice, he helped me set the course, we'd be done, I'd ask him where he is, say, "Oh, I'm still out here practicing." I'd get out there, first thing, ask him where he is. "Oh, I'm already here, coach. I'm out here in the park practicing." He was dedicated. We couldn't bring everybody we wanted to for the team. He couldn't participate in Alpine, so he wanted to participate in freestyle. So when I told him he was going to be one of our freestyle athletes to go to nationals, for pretty much the next 14 days, he did nothing but go into that park and practice, 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 and it showed off. In addition to that, off the snow, he was one of many of our student athletes in the parking lot, parking cars for Woolly Worm, fundraising, doing everything he could to make sure that not only did he improve, but the whole team along with him. And that's why I would like to award our male CATSPY of the Year to Ty Pearson. Come on up, Ty.
Got to get out my phone or I won't remember what to say. Hey, y'all. Our female CATSPY winner this year is someone who absolutely embodies the description of a CATSPY. She excels in the classroom, and she is involved in literally all the things on campus. She is in Order of the Tower. She's an RA, orientation leader for lots of years, and also in SGA. She handles all of her responsibilities, manages her time, comes to practice with a smile on her face, never complains, never sasses me, never rolls her eyes, always does exactly what I ask of her. She does not back down from hard work, takes on any challenge and accomplishes it, all while making it look effortless. She's devoted, driven, and we are super lucky to have her on our team and have her represent our school. Give it up for Cameron Williams.
Male recipient of the CATSPY, he is a dream to coach. He asks for clarification whenever he needs it. He takes direction and correction well. He's always searching for ways that he can improve and ways that he can help the team. He's a natural leader that steps up without even having to be asked. He goes out of his way to help his teammates and his coaches. He's involved in many ways on campus, always trying to improve Bobcat life. He is serving in the SGA as the sophomore class vice president. He is vice president of the campus activities board. He's an orientation leader, and this fall he'll be an RA and an Order of the Tower. He truly cares about our team and Lees-McRae. He keeps the morale of practice high and doesn't complain when things get tough. Instead, he pushes himself even harder to be the best he can be. Congratulations, Tristan Hull.
How's it going, everyone? For those that don't know me, my name is Josh Shingleton, or Coach Shingy. Interim head women's lacrosse coach and assistant men's lacrosse coach. It's been a crazy year. Our CATSPY winners, there's a bunch of you guys that we would have loved to chose. Wish it could have been more than one. Was a strong leader on and off the field. Constantly pushing herself and others to be better. Constantly working with, Coach Beth Haynes, my assistant, to get better on the field. It's a position. She's quarterback of the defense, the entire team. She's our goalie. Didn't think she would play goalie again at one point. Was asked to play different positions, which I can imagine, or which we can all imagine can be hard. A senior from Prosper, Texas, Emily Davidson.
Evening, everyone. Coach Dunn, men's lacrosse. Proud graduate. For all of you who don't know, I attended Lees-McRae. Didn't have this kind of cool stuff back when I was here, but I love hearing all you all get recognized, all the seniors. Looking forward to welcoming you into the Hall of the Alumni. Once you cross that final finish line, your life will change. Your life will change. So with that, I would like to present a CATSPY Award for men's lacrosse to one of my seniors. One of the first guys I ever recruited. Has done so much for me as a man. As a teammate, he came in as a goalie, made the switch to the face-off position, and just finished his career with his best face-off percentage, in-game face-off percentage, yesterday against North Greenville. The 2022 Men's Lacrosse CATSPY Award, Mr. Robert Mendez.
As Craig stated earlier, softball is en route to their conference tournament. They play at noon tomorrow, so if you get a chance to watch them. We do want to recognize the CATSPY for softball. If anyone doesn't know me, I'm Rita Smith. I'm not not Kendall, but yeah. So this year's CATSPY for softball goes to a player, and I'm trying to use Kendall's words, who has a lot of grit. She's stuck through. She's managed the games from the standpoint of keeping the pitchers doing what they need to do. She has not complained. She has worked hard. I'll share, she had an injury to one of her fingers. 2 minutes later, she's right back in, never missed a pitch. So the CATSPY Award for softball this year goes to Miss Abby West. This is not our tennis coach either.
Nope, they did it again. They let me have the mic. So as y'all notice, I'm not Coach Highfield, but he couldn't make it tonight, so I am going to present his awards. The first CATSPY is for women's tennis. I've followed along with this student, this athlete's career. We went through time and time again to get her eligibility certified when she first got here. She's been an integral part of rebuilding this tennis program back to where it was in the old days. The CATSPY for women's tennis is Neem Shamsuddin. All right, I get to do the men's tennis as well. This student came in right along with Neem with that class, with our previous coach, did a great job recruiting and turning the program and where we wanted it to go. He's been great in the classroom. He's never ended up in my office like some of you in here have, which is a great relief. He's been an integral part of that men's program. We were happy to have him part of it. Hang King Wang.
Hey man, I'm ready to go.
Y'all give it up for Tom.
Good evening. If you don't know me, I'm Coach Boisette. This CATSPY is going to the women's track and field. This individual, when I first met her, I said, there goes my next All-American. But it didn't go that way. Every practice, she made sure to know that she made sure that I knew she was an artist, an activist, the team mom, everything but an athlete. She wanted me to know who she was. And every day, she reminded me. Come to practice, coach, look at this art picture I drew. You want to buy it? But I'm proud that I coached her. She has all the school records, or had all the school records at some point on the women's sprint side. She's going to nationals in the 400-meter hurdles, and she has a real chance of winning. Brittany Augustine. This next individual was texting me the whole time, Coach, you nervous? Coach, you nervous? Yes, I'm nervous. But he's more than a perfect soldier. He's the definition of a student athlete to me. You know, he's All-American. When I first met him, I told him he was going to be All-American, promised his parents he'll be All-American as well. Anything I asked him to do, he would do. He would go above and beyond. When we had to get up early for track meets, he would buy the whole team McDonald's. So he's a senior on the team, so I'm definitely going to miss him. Hopefully he decides to run pro so I can coach him. Brian Sims.
Okay, congratulations to all the individual team CATSPY winners. We have a few special awards we'd like to give out. The first one we would like to start with is called the All-Conference Carolinas Student Support Team. A few years ago, the conference decided to recognize those who work behind the scenes, the ones who might be a team manager, they may, work statistics. We've had a lot of good work studies and interns to help us. I'm kind of biased because this person is my work study and has been for 4 years. She has made more popcorn than we could imagine. She does anything we have asked. She has helped keep Craig's office somewhat organized till he goes back in and tears it apart. But we would like to recognize tonight as the Conference Carolina Student Support Team member, Samantha Gifford.
Good. I think I've met a few of you. So I'm here to present the Athletic Training Comeback Student Athlete of the Year. There's a man and a woman. It's an award given to an individual who suffered significant injury, then they've come back to make a significant contribution to their team. So with that in mind, our Women's Comeback Athlete of the Year suffered 2 significant knee injuries in the past 2 to 3 years, came back from the first one, and then suffered her second one in the spring of last year, ending her season early. Came back this year, made significant contributions on the women's soccer field. So Rachel Crum, why don't you come up here? So on the men's side, we have another significant knee injury that happened, mid to late spring of last year, as we played all of our sports in the spring. Left for the summer, had just had surgery, worked his tail off, came back, and he became a leader on and off of the field, put together a phenomenal lacrosse season. So Tyler Flannelly, why don't you come up here?
So for those of y'all that don't know me, that means you didn't get in the weight room, so shame on you. My name is Brandon Devereaux, or Coach Brandon, Coach B, the strength and conditioning coach. Before I go into this award, though, coaches, every athlete getting an award tonight is because of you and your influences, what you do, the dedication, the sacrifices as a player who's been there, done that, and not being on this side. I feel for you. I'm here for you. The interactions they have every day is because of y'all. Keep it up, keep the hard work, and make them be better than who they were the day before. So thank you. All right, the award part. I'm going to do things a little different. So the Iron Bobcat is presented for a male and female student athlete to recognize their dedication in improving their athletic performance in the weight room with an emphasis on hard work rate, character that's shown throughout the year. Student athletes considered for this award are characterized by intensity, consistency of purpose, achievement, teamwork, superior performers in the weight room who exemplify the best of what it takes to become fierce competitors. They exhibit tremendous work ethic and leadership skills that motivate their teammates to excel and perform at their best. Being that I get to be with more of those in the off season than I do in the in season, I kind of split this award up into 2 semesters for my nominees, picked a male and female from the fall and a male and female from the spring. So I'm going to talk about all the nominees and then we'll get to the award winners. On the female side, Riley Webster from spring for softball, or for fall on the softball, and then on the male side, Bradley Peters, men's volleyball. Those are your, hey, we got a lot to go. I got a speech, so hold your applause. I got a speech. All right, so those are your fall semester nominees. Your spring semester nominees, Haley Lohman from women's soccer, and the male nominee, Lane Coate from men's soccer. This was a really, really hard decision. Being with every athlete, I know the hard work you put in. I'm going to talk about each one. Riley Webster, to me, is the definition of pushing yourself to become a better athlete. She, without question, every day reached for new heights in her training. She devoted herself into the program fully. And even in doubt, when I challenged her, she would laugh. I remember there was one day I said, if you stick with the program, I guarantee you'll hit 4 home runs. She's at 2 with more games to go. She's never hit one that I know of. So to me, that was a massive accomplishment. Even when short of breath and exhausted from the set before, she was there cheering on her teammates. She was pushing them. She was the voice you heard. I think the weight room opened her up to see her full potential and the massive effects that she can have for moving forward. Haley Lohman, to me, is one of the most dedicated and coachable athletes I've ever had the joy of working with. She never missed a lift. She was always early with a smile of excitement, eager on her face, ready to get better, but yet humble enough to train and learn. She was an athlete hungry for the grind. Hands down, her teammates know her work ethic is unmatched. They strive to get on her level, and unfortunately, y'all ladies got to keep pushing. She always respects when I gave her coaching advice and tips on technique, and always listens when I controlled her weight. If y'all in there, you know I'm always big about not an ego weight room, and she wanted to, and sorry. She's the example I use when giving instructions to those around her. Not only do her teammates watch in amazement when she trains, but you can tell they gain motivation from it. The words that she constantly uses to hype everybody up, she is without a doubt a voice you hear. I've never once questioned if she did everything asked of her, because she always came in even on her free time to say, hey, what are we doing? Where's the program? How can I get better? And when I would respond with, trust the program, trust the process, just let it happen, she said, thank you. I can tell you've already been making me better. She's not driven by others, but only pushed by the demand she has for herself. When looking at the men's side, y'all, I didn't know where to go. Bradley Peters, you're what a coach strives for in a player, man. Never on time, yet always early, stays after when everyone leaves, and makes sure the weight room's cleaned up without even asking. You come in on your own free time to stretch, to foam roll, to ask about the program, to what can I do. Every time I walk by the gym, you're in there getting extra reps. You are the definition of always prepared. Not to mention the continuously trying to perfect your art, the craft. That's something not a lot of athletes have. The great ones talk about how it's the behind the scenes and what you see. That's the behind the scenes. Nobody sees that. Nobody sees what you're putting in every day. The thrill and joy you get when you see your teammates achieve new heights, granted they're short of yours, except Mike might be a little taller, but man, what you do in the weight room is unmatched. You're the voice you hear cheering, you're pushing your teammates constantly, and you're only challenging yourself to be better than who you were. Lane, you to me, you to me represent an ideal college athlete. Injured, sick, other obligations, never a doubt that you were going to be there, and if you weren't, you let me know. You let me know how your injuries were going, how you were healing when it didn't matter. You stand up for your teammates when they can't stand for themselves, and you don't ask for anything in return. You would show up without question. The dedication you did to becoming a better athlete showed when you were injured and you were there cheering them on and you couldn't do anything. When I first got here, he was the first athlete in the weight room. And it wasn't, I asked him to be in there. It was, Coach, I'm coming back from an injury. I want to play. What do I do to get better? How do I get better? And I didn't want to touch him. I didn't want to deal with coming back from an injury. I didn't want to deal with having to make him better and worry about risk because you were in season. But, man, you still pushed and did everything you could ask for. You never miss a weight session. And even when you can't move weight around, you're still there, and your teammates notice you and they hear you. You're an ideal college athlete to me, man. It's amazing to watch your teammates, the way they look at you when you push yourself, because you don't see it, but that room is different when you're there. And you made these awards really hard and really difficult. All y'all athletes did. These are dominant athletes, and you coaches should be proud. Considering everything this award stands for, I did take it to heart because it's every athlete. It's not just a team. It's all a bunch of y'all, except for track and field. I'm sorry. John's an amazing coach, and I wasn't going to step in. But considering everything this award stands for, I truly am honored and proud to present all four of y'all athletes the Iron Bobcat. So if you can, come up here and go through that.
I don't know if Ella Ostwalt, Chloe Newton, or Lily Jackson are in the house tonight. If they are, please stand. All right, they're not. So let me tell you something. They are? Oh, my gosh, sorry, my vision stinks. Hey, y'all, that's a special group right there. That's the work studies who do almost all of your games, all the time. They make sure that the things that y'all don't see happen. Ladies, thank you. You're amazing. Congratulations. All right, I'm going to say this. The emotion that you've seen tonight is from people who truly care. I don't want you to ever lose sight of that. I know sometimes we judge life on a scoreboard. These people care about you. Will our head coaches, our assistant coaches, please stand up? You deserve a wonderful, rousing cheer. Thank you, thank you. I'd be remiss if I did not acknowledge those whose tireless hours making sure you get onto that field and do incredible things. To our athletic training staff, please stand up. And finally, one last thing. If you are on any of our social media or you look at our website, Travis Stanley, Patrick Smith, and Courtney are the people who are behind the scenes making sure that we look great every chance we get. Please and thank you guys. You're amazing. All right, it's my privilege and honor to present the Freshman of the Year awards to the male and female freshman student athlete who excelled in competition during their season of the 21-22 academic year. I'm going to go ahead, and I'm hoping by now softball is at a place where they're watching this at a Cracker Barrel in Spartanburg or the Holiday Inn Express over there on Pelham Drive in Spartanburg. Ladies, we are pulling for you tomorrow to make some incredible things happen. And you've got somebody on your team that we felt was the Freshman Athlete of the Year on the women's side. It's very rare to throw a no-hitter. This one did it in a week. She threw 2 of them. It's very rare to hit grand slams. She hit multiple ones. Megan Powell, we're pulling for you tomorrow. Congratulations. The male recipient for this was recognized by the Conference Carolinas as the Freshman of the Year. Daniel Garvilla, come on up. I think when you win a national championship, it kind of trumps everything else. Lily Bauer, you dominated the ski and snowboard here at Lees-McRae for many years, and we are congratulating you and welcoming you to the stage. You are our Female Athlete of the Year. I watched this young man's All-American performance from my living room on my big screen TV, and then I had to rewind it on my computer. When you go to Pittsburgh, Kansas, which there's not much there in Pittsburgh, I can tell you. It's not that Pittsburgh. And you dominated track and field after playing an entire basketball season, and you put it together in a couple special races out of the prelims to the finals. You deserve the honor of being recognized as our Student Athlete of the Year on the male side, Brian Sims, Jr. The overall Team CATSPY is to recognize the team who has ongoing service in the community. This is an opportunity for you to really kind of be an impactful person, group in our community. This to me is a lot. For somebody who's lived in this town for a long period of time, how you act and represent us with that logo on your chest speaks volumes. As Lee mentioned earlier, you're our ambassadors. Heck, you're our front porch. You're the front door to this institution that many people may not know. So how you handle, how you carry yourselves is important. Our team this year, who is going to get this award, worked the Beach Mountain Music Series. They did a Mountain Day of Service, much like many of you. They did an incredible job in the Student Rec Center renovation. But I'm going to tell you something. Monday night, they picked up trash on 184 to make sure that the crowds who come next weekend for graduation see a banner elk and a Lees-McRae that's special. Will the team captain for women's soccer and their coach please come forward? All right, I've got on this note thing. I want to give closing remarks. After the ceremony, please make sure that if you received an Academic All-Conference Award, you may pick those gifts up in the front lobby with Jeffrey. Y'all, listen, I did very little to get this thing tonight, and by far, this was the best one we've done. I want to thank Rita Smith, I want to thank Patrick, and I want to thank Jeffrey for making me look really good tonight. Your work and your efforts created an energy and a synergy in this place tonight that I want to bottle up and share with a lot of other athletic directors, not only in our conference, but around our country. You're a special group. Don't ever lose sight of that. God gave you something that He didn't give many others. And I want you to use every day to maximize that to your potential. This is a wonderful, incredible place that we get to live, and then we get to go to school, and we get to play. Hear me out, play. Those coaches who take you on trips and feed you and clothe you and transport you care deeply about you more than just an athlete. They have developed relationships with you. You will never forget them. They will be, like Coach Dunn said, with you forever. And that's important to me. Never lose that bond, not only with the person sitting next to you, but everybody in this room, and especially those people who take care of you. I want to ask you to do me a few things. I wrote these notes down just a second ago. Let me figure out how to get to it. I want you to hashtag the CATSPYs if you would. If you had a wonderful night and you got dressed up and you got some snazzy sneakers on, let's hashtag it. Hashtag CATSPYs, CATSPYS. I want to wish the tennis team, our women's tennis, I want to wish our women's tennis team a really good luck. You've got a great draw. I would love nothing more to see you guys absolutely dominate. To our track and field program who leaves tomorrow to head to Mount Olive, I wish you the best. Good luck. I've already spoken about softball. To our cycling team who's going to send a group to Augusta, Georgia next week for the Cycling National Championships, good luck. For all of you, the most important thing for me, I love your service in the community, your grade point average. We've gone, I think, 19 semesters with over 3.0. I need you to finish strong. I need you to knock these exams out, these projects out, these papers out, these speeches out. Finish strong. Let's do this so we can have this 3.0. To the graduating seniors, you're about a week away from walking across that stage, and you're going to leave us, but you will all have left an incredible impact. I wish you all good luck. To our men's soccer team, I want to meet y'all in the back right there. To our cycling team, I need y'all to meet y'all here in the front. I wish you all a great night. Congratulations. Thank you. Best of luck.